Did you know that only 10% of your happiness comes from your circumstances? So our happiness, it doesn't come from the job or the new car or the relationship. That only amounts for 10% of us feeling happy. So here's what research done by positive psychology found out. 50% of our happiness is genetics. So we are all born with like a natural mood set point. 10% is those circumstances, your money, your looks, your status, blah, blah, blah. But 40% of our happiness comes from our daily choices and mindset. This is known as the happiness pie. So 50% is that we have this genetic set point. Kind of think of it like a thermostat. So this is how we naturally respond to stress, any circumstances that we tend to be naturally more pessimistic or optimistic. Like example, say two people lose their job. One is going to naturally rebound faster than the other, who's going to take longer to recover, partially due to genetic differences in resilience. But also know that genetics is not set in stone. It's not your destiny. Just as somebody who is predisposed to weight gain can still maintain a healthy level of fitness and everything, like through lifestyle. The circumstances is just the little 10%. So these are the things that we look at that we think are going to bring us happiness, like our income, our job, our status, our looks, new clothes, a house, an engagement ring, all of those things we think are going to bring us happiness. But that doesn't drive happiness. Those are fleeting. So you need to get rid of the idea of like, I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I get the new house, or I'll be happy when I meet the perfect person to have a relationship with. Those things only create temporary boosts in happiness. It's called the hedonic treadmill. And the idea is that we as humans adapt naturally very quickly to changes. So this is why like you hear people who won the lottery, they're really happy, but it's temporary, and then eventually the money doesn't increase their happiness anymore. They go back to their baseline of happiness. Similarly, like if you have a setback, people who have like an injury or go through something like divorce, they're going to be really unhappy for a while, but they're going to return to their baseline of happiness eventually. So the thing that we have the most control over is our mindset. That accounts for 40% of our happiness. And the good thing is that it's flexible. Your mindset is what you can influence daily. Things like gratitude practices, like journaling, meditation. Expressing thanks is huge. That helps rewire the brain towards positivity, saying thank you and showing gratitude to people. Meditation is my favorite thing. Meditation reduces stress, and when you meditate, you're learning how to regulate those emotions. Social connection is very important. Maintaining close relationships with people you love and care about, that is actually one of the strongest predictors of happiness, is how well you maintain your relationships. Physical activity is huge. I say it all the time. Move your body every day. Exercise is our body's natural antidepressant. Striving for goals, like setting goals, gives you a sense of purpose. All of those things can literally change your brain chemistry and those neural pathways. And that is what's going to help you to grow and feel more happiness. So if you've been waiting for that perfect thing to happen so that you can be happy, stop. Your happiness is in your hands, and you can experience it right now if you choose to.